Hey folks, how we doing? It's late. 10:09 a.m. Tuesday, January 26th. 10:09 1009. That's actually 9001. So 9 is elder and completion, and one. I was going to say self right away, but it was half of it is self's journey. Um, Finishing what I need to do. Anyway, and remember, it's similar but different for everybody. Okay, that's the neat thing about numerology. Numerology gives you a base platform of information, and you have to use your abilities to feel into it, and that's how you get message. The more message you do that, the more times you do that, the more you use your abilities. Numerology is not a definite turn right, turn left, eat this, go talk to that person. It's nothing like that. It's an introduction to a basic thought process that gives you somewhere to start to flow into it to find out stuff for yourself. Okay. Um, 129, 126. And that's okay. 1010. Um. Anyway, some really good news, interesting news. Um, my this isn't it, but my videos are gonna I'm gonna start recording them a little later in the day. I'm not getting up as early as before. I don't need to. I still need to get up early. Um, but it's just I just started getting up 2 o'clock in the morning. Um, uh, Before the event, the last event in Atlanta last year, September 26th, 27th, 28th. It was a while before that. I just started getting up 2 o'clock, and there's a reason for that. And now it's going back. I'm getting up later, and you'll be seeing my body change a little bit. But anyway, uh, the house is saved. Um, I'm sometimes called aggressive. Gee, but when am I aggressive? When someone's being abusive. People matter to me. Animals are people, plants are people, everything to me is people, everything matters to me. I put everything I have into protecting them. Don't think I don't do the same when it comes to myself. Who protects the protector? The protector. Um, I'm about to get nasty with legal battle, and this has got nothing to do um, with spiritual symposium stuff. This is with the house, and that's all I can say. All legal, just hiring some very good, very strong lawyers, just like these other ones I hired. This is a different group that doesn't mind beating up millionaires. Um, it's time for this stuff to come to an end. This stupidity that's been keeping me here, but there's also reasons for it. I'm running into a whole lot of it's that sounds like a huge number. It's not. It's just that I could not see how many lilies were here in body on the planet. I'm just talking with one that's in. Uh, she's in. Um, is it Ghana, Africa? Um, she's really cool energy. She's over there with her aunt. I met another one here in the Atlanta area. She doesn't even know it yet. Um, uh, there's a few of them here. Um, Good. I also met, for the first time, I met someone in consult. He's in Israel, and he's got Arae inside. He's healing. When he's ready, he's coming out. He's coming out hard. He's coming out strong. He's had over 1 trillion lives. But the thing is, This gentleman, he's strong, and he will be healed more than enough to take care of, uh, so that he can be allowed to do his job, so he can take care of his responsibility while he's here. He's been, when you're Arae, you're Lily, you're messed with, big time. Not that others aren't. Okay, I'm not saying that, but you get hammered hard and continuously when you are our Lily focal point. So anyway, he's really hurt and he's healing, and he's gonna blow y'all's mind. So with these other folks, I mean, it's time for this stuff to happen, and it's going to, whether anyone likes it or not. I'm like the head of the spear. I come here, do stuff. Okay, I took care of the crap on the other side. Now I got to go home and then get out of this body. What I am actually, remember, this is Jay. This is what I call Jara. I don't know what to say. It's Jay with Arae inside. That's what I call it. That's why the one website is Jay Essex, but the bigger one, the one we're building bigger, is Jay Arae Essex. It's like Jay Essex and an Arae in the middle. That's what I am inside. You'll know I'm simple about things, and why not? Things should be simple. If you're designing a rocket ship or something, whatever, it needs to be complex. But to find out who you are, to awaken to who you are, to become aware of who you really are and your abilities, that should be simple. Life should be a whole lot simpler than what it is, and a whole lot less abusive, and it will be. Okay? So anyway, things are about to crank up over here. They're going to get going real strong. When I do get the drop, I'll be leaving a good thing going. And there's so much I can't talk about. But anyway, I feel better right now. I mean, I'm happy about finding out about the house last night. My lawyers from New York got a hold of me, and stopped the sale. But it's just the beginning. Some people covet money, and then they think they're very controlling and very abusive. And this person has been attacking me all my life, and now it's time for her to pay the price for what she's just done illegally. Not for attacking me all my life, but she's got problems, big problems. It's amazing how arrogance and greed, the desire to control and abuse, can literally make you blind. Anyway, so much for that stuff. Stones, getting stones and everything cranked up, going. You can't see them yet. I've already got more stones, ordered some more. New computers and everything else. I've got someone who's going to help me here. That's going to come into play pretty soon. There's all kinds of neat stuff that's happening, so I can get things set up and leave properly. It might be the end of the year, I don't know. I don't count on it going that long. Yesterday, I had part of Lily inside my body moving around with this big, feeling the love I have for it and everything, and this big smile all over the place. And then the next thing you know, I had 3 other parts of Lily's energy in my head running me, trying to run me, but they were because Arae loves Lily, and I'm Arae inside. It's easier for me to be messed with like that. So one of the older focal points of Lily, that is a focal point and is very clean, literally has been working with me a few days. You'll forgive me if I don't say everything that's going on in my life. This is kind of personal stuff anyway, but I want you all to know it. I want you all to understand what's really going on, and that there is nothing to praise, and that there is family. That's what this is all about. You all becoming awake and understanding what's really on the other side, how things really happen. And if you have the format here, if you understand it, if I can explain it to you, and you have access to this information later as you all become stronger and see this stuff for yourself, boom, there we go. Everyone has the truth. That's what this is about. It's not about Jay and his overalls, okay? This is about you. Your truth, the truth, what's out there, stuff you can see for yourself. If you already have the information for what it is and you start seeing it for yourself, then the first thing you say is, well, I'm seeing that. And is it, well, am I? Is that true? And then over time you find out real quick, yes, it is true. there's going to be some really strong people here leading this new thing, and it won't be about anyone, and it's not going to be about the ancient texts, because they were all written by the schmucks that were controlling everything. The original male and female, they were going to people's heads, running them, telling them what to write, having the angels do that. Anyway, so with these other parts of Lily that ran me, having their fun, they're just trying to be cute. I keep grabbing parts of them, clean them, store them, grab parts, clean them, store them. Some of them clean and just release. But it was driving me nuts, and it was keeping everything from happening. And then it was funny. Burju got a hold of me, and she said, I just saw some strong male source energy, and he was telling me to tell you to watch out. You're going to be attacked. And then I went ahead and got a hold of her, and I explained what happened. She goes, "Oh, that was the attack." I said, "Yeah, it was just, the Lillys just being cute, funny, but I got to get out of here. I got stuff I got to do." And they're trying to prolong it. They're trying to make certain things happen that are not going to happen. And there are some other things that will happen. So anyway, I have this other really neat part of Lily that's in me, in my head, sitting there. And then there's another one strong focal point of Arae, and some other, still, any focal point of Arae that exists is strong. I mean, strong as hell, okay? But there's one real strong one in there, and then some other smaller ones. And they're staying right here on my head, and they're keeping the girls out, okay? Except for the one that's in there. So there's more balance for me, which really helps me out. Good. Let's leave that alone. That's a settling that's come down. Let's get into what's important to you, okay? The only reason I talk about this stuff going on in my life, I want you to know that this stuff is real. I want you to understand what's really happening with the big power players on the other side, that there is no wonderful loving God. There is no universe energy that's going to give you whatever you want when you learn how to ask for it properly. That's a bunch of bunk. I want you to know it is real, and then you understand who you are and your real place in the true reality. It's family. It's family sitting at a table. If you don't want to sit at the table, cool. The thing is, no fighting. Don't grab a fork and stick someone else in the family, because if you do, you're going to get a hammer on your head. That's what the whole thing is about. Now, this is going to start coming into the physical world. The physical world is supposed to have a little more strife. Okay? You have to have a little bit of strife when you're in a body so that your energy can grow and develop. Not abuse. Strife. There's a big difference. Okay? And remember, when you're in a body, you can't access diddly squat of who you really are as spirit. You can only see a little bit. I need to be home fixing stuff, and I'm sorry that I'm not. But the way things did turn out, for things not under my control whatsoever, I'm taking advantage of it, and I'm doing more for everybody and everyone. And let me tell you something, parts of Lily and Arae, they're important to me. Very important. They're part of what I'm part of. Arae and Lily used to be two beings. Now they have focal points, a lot of focal points. But as big and strong as they are, they have very few focal points. Very few. The spheres that I make, there's a new way of making them. Well, the process is the same, but the ingredients and what I put into them is different. My energy's changed. I've got more me in there than I have before. Any spheres you bought before for me, you know how strong they are. You know what they do. And by the way, every sphere that I put together, that was for you. That was custom made for exactly what you need. And if they need to have more energy, they're just going to go ahead and receive it. You don't have to ask me for nothing. As you're ready for more, it'll put out more. Because the field is part of what I am anyway, okay? So don't even think there's an issue there. But the thing with my energy changing now, it's weird. It's like a lot of people have described it as like a really strong high vibration frequency, and it's almost like lightning bolts and stuff like that. It's similar to that kind of thing. It has the energy of crystal behind it. Not just like a clear quartz. It's got like a golden hue to it. Very strong. Oh, Luke, I got to check out your video. I'm sorry I haven't done that yet. I'm going to. I'm just running around in circles with all these lawyers, and uh, I think I'm down to two law firms now. But there's just so much going. Blair and Luke are going to be doing some awesome stuff. Blair, I'm sorry I haven't mentioned you much yet. Every time I would literally be talking about Luke, and I'd be wanting to say your name, there'd be part of Lily in there, trying, messing with me, taking it away, and then next thing you know, I'm seeing something else anyway, and it's frustrating. Um, Luke and Blair are going to do all kinds of incredible stuff themselves, but together also. Um, they're two of the real strong people that are here on this planet. And Katie and Aaron, really cool. Do me a favor, Katie and Aaron, when you get this, would you send me an email, please, to the jressexwebsite.com? Thanks. I'm trying to get all the other information together, but some of it's been deleted and lost from when I had to take over the websites and my websites and my email. Um, boop, 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 boop. There's a video that's up every once in a while. It's DURT. It's got like a circle and a dragon on it. That's a private. It's for a very special group of people. Not special better than, but special ops. We'll put it that way, okay? Um, I need to work on my wording to get things a little better, but you all know I kind of float a little bit. Um, it's funny how the weather just started getting warmer down here. It was freezing cold, and all of a sudden, boom, it's like summer. Um, it'll get cold again, though. It's Atlanta. Anyway, there's going to be more celestite inside the spheres when I build them. Celestite is very strong with the hypothalamus. It's also relative to my energy having changed. The spheres had, the other spheres, most of them have some in it or some, everything's depending on the person. I put them together for you. But there's going to be more celestite in all of them now. It's not cheap. It is not cheap, okay? I am going to put out the video that teaches you how to build spheres, okay? And when you add up the stone, the shipping and everything else, and then plus the actual pure copper foil, that's not cheap. You add it all together, you find out why, they cost money. You don't have to have any extra energy put into these stones to enjoy the energy in the sphere. They work by themselves. I just turn them into powerhouses, that's all. I can change the frequencies in there, okay? Um, but the hypothalamus gland of the brain, that's where the basic understanding is. That's where most of your other abilities are connected. That's like a central point, a center point of the brain using its abilities. And celestite is very good, very powerful. They're very good, like nutrition for the hypothalamus. Stone energy is to your spirit like a vitamin. And then when you take vitamins, it helps your physical body. When you have stone energy around you, it helps your spirit within the body. Okay, and sometimes it helps the body too. Chrysoprase can help you heal. Okay. Um, there's a lot of little things going on. A lot of stuff I'm really excited about. Um, and it's not like, well, yeah, the thing with the house is really cool. But there's stuff going on for everybody. This for me getting out of here. I'm so excited. There's such good things coming. Everything's changing. Everything's changing. Everything's changing. The other hours, focal points of Arae on the other side, they're like, it's time to go. It's time for this to happen. So wow. So they're really involved with maintaining order around my head and then plus around me. so we can get this done. I don't belong here anymore. Okay, while I'm still here, I'm gonna do everything I can for everybody, but I don't belong here anymore. I need to be gone. My work's in another room. I got to go clean the other room up, get the old janitor with a mop. But now, wow, now I can see the hallway. That's so nice. And leaving things proper. All the books will be back for sale pretty soon. They'll be cheaper too. The spheres are going to be the same price because I have to put more expensive stuff in there. Sorry, I can't help that. Okay. But I'm gonna, like I said, I'm putting out this video to show you how to make them. You're gonna watch me make them, so you can make them for yourself. And the stones, they have the energy themselves, and the copper is like a super conductor. So when you have to wrap it around the copper, then it moves out and out and out. And my family, my family that is source, that is strong, they're going to be doing this, cranking it up. So this is the way I give them the information, but I'm giving it to you all too, so you can do it for yourselves. The idea isn't to take all your money. The idea is to help you. Okay? That's what this is all about. My consults. My consults are like for the 40-minute intensive consult, what we call the crank up. That's $400 for 40 minutes. Okay? It used to be $600 for 50 minutes. So it's 10 minutes less. You save $200. Okay? I'm doing what I can. Okay? And this house is going to be fixed before I leave. Or it'll be pretty much through the process of it before I go, as far as getting stuff done. That's going to start happening right away. I'll be replacing the electrical box. So Nick, we need to talk to John. I'm going to hire him to do that. Anyway, it's time for things to get rolling. And I've got a few more Lillys to go into and just get them cranked up, started. Lily's really strong energy, but these that are staying, they need to be strong. Lily's the big Lily. She's got her driver. Okay, that's a done deal. Period. That's set. But the other ones that are here, they need to get as hard a crank as possible before I go. All right. Well, I gotta go, folks. Love you, man. See you soon.